see my spot.
We'll make our way round here and then we can take the
Down at the great spot to find some predators.
Look, the pink dogs.
So like the African painted dog. One of the best predators out there on the savannah. They're working together as a pack to take out larger prey. Often hunting like a relay race, except they don't get a buddy. Now they are a crepuscular animal, so they are generally going to sleep during the hottest portions of the day. And they're usually pretty active in the morning and evening.
No, baby, what you gonna say? Look, his head's right there.
A little further up this way, we're going to find some sable antelopes, another crepuscular animal. One of them says both males and females have horns. The males are just a bit darker. And that dark brown is what gave them their name. And a little further back there are some Hartman mountain zebras. While no true zebra has the same striping, each species is going to have a similar pattern we can look for to try to tell them apart. In this case, narrow stripes by the neck and bolder stripes by the rump, with no stripes underneath their belly, are indicative of the Hartman mountain zebra. Also, they're the only zebras to have something known as a dewlap, which is a bit of skin that kind of hangs down from the neck. Often looks like a loose patch, but it's really just a thinner bit, great for blood to circulate through. Keeps them up.
You're probably going to be on your side in a minute. There's three.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to record everything.
Oh, there's four.
This way, it looks like we're going to start to find the Maasai giraffe, causing a little bit of a traffic jam there.
Giraffe jam. Look.
Also, little one's got the zoomies, it looks like. These are Maasai giraffes. They are some of the tallest animals on land, 16 to 20 feet in height. Already about 6 feet tall when they're first born, which would be about the top of the doors on this truck from the ground. We do sit pretty high up. Littler one we're seeing there is probably about 12 to 13 feet in height, just to give you an idea. Not quite fully grown, but also not a baby anymore either. Those large antelopes in between, those are elands. They are the largest of the savanna antelope, standing 6 feet tall at the shoulder, weighing around 2,000 pounds. Also have a dewlap, like we were talking about with the zebras, but theirs is a bit more pronounced, so a little bit easier to see what that looks like. Now these giraffes, like we're seeing, for the most part, are adults, and they don't really require a whole lot of sleep during the day. About an hour, hour and a half is plenty. Mostly done in very short segments of time all day long. So they are known to spend about 20 hours a day eating. In fact, they've got about an 18-inch long finger-like tongue, so it really just wraps up and around branches. And as you can see from some of the lower branches in this area, they've done a pretty good number on it. A little further up this way, if you look out to the right, all the way towards the top of the hill, we'll see some rather small antelope. Kind of see some white bellies laying down there. Those are springboks. Springbok get their name from the fact that they do spring into the air when they're excited or alarmed. And that action is known as fronking. Able to front about 6 feet up and about 13 feet out once they're on the move, which means they could front right through this truck if they really tried. Also, pretty impressive when you realize they only stand around 3 feet tall at the shoulder, making them one of the smallest antelope out there. All around the savannah, though, animals do work together to maintain the landscaping. Mostly grazers, working on those grasses and lower shrubs. Giraffes would be considered tree trimmers, but up this way we're starting to find an awful lot of trees knocked over, generally pointing to something a bit larger.
Up there, we're going to see on the right, the elders.
Where? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I know, I see it.
This side,
Yeah, like the mammal on our left. Well, not largest takeout tree, but he is the largest monkey in the world. That male in the patch can be up to 100 pounds. The females are running around in the bushes a little further back. They're about 25, 35 pounds. So definitely a lot smaller. But now you guys are right, and it's that elephant on the right that would take out tree line. Or just the animals on the land. Females get up to around 8,000 pounds. Males, 13,000. Well, that one looks to be a male. Much larger in size than most females are going to get. But size alone is not always the simple method for telling. So something else we like to look for is numbers. Males are generally a bit more solitary or territorial, so they're going to typically leave the herd heading out on their own once they hit maturity. While females, very social. They're going to stay together for life, known to follow matriarchy. I mean, if they're following one of those older, more experienced females in the group, she's going to know all the best places to go, taking them on migration year after year.
And it was doing its little thing.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things about African elephants are their trunks. And we kind of got to see a little bit of it in action there. Those trunks are made of several thousand muscles. That's more muscle than one appendage than we have in our entire body. They've got 2 finger-like digits on the tip, allowing them to pick up things even as small as a point. And they can hold a couple of gallons of water up there.